Okay, so I'm gonna be going through my entire collection. Gonna give you a rundown of it, and just want to say that a couple of thanks to some people out there that helped me get this collection, because obviously this does not happen on your own. So since it's YouTube, I'll not say the last names, but thank you to Matt, to David, to Gene, to John, to Andrew, and some other guys as well. Craig, you know, he knows something about those. But a lot of this has to do with them helping me out getting some of these knives. So just want to say thank y'all for the opportunity. I will be selling the majority of these. Some I will keep. But before I do that, I wanted to kind of give you a story or overview of the knives and so forth, and kind of what they mean, and kind of give you a peek into the treasure chest. So we will start. Let's start with the Bollies. I'm sure Craig would appreciate that. So got your Damascus here, and again, there's only 100 of these made. Interesting fact: there was a martial arts store in Kansas City that I drove overnight to get about 7 of these gold classes, and this was one of them. He had been a Benchmade dealer for about 35 years, and anyhow, this was one of the ones that he had. These are pretty cool knives. I give you a better visual of it. So everyone's pretty familiar with this one, international model. Try to bring it to the light for you. So these 3 right here, pretty interesting. So St. Clair at Benchmade, Mike had made 14 of these acid wash tips. That's why it looks like that. This is kind of his own deal. They make a model like this without the blade, but there's only 14 of these made. Pretty unique detail in that, as you can tell. Really cool volleys. See if you can get a close-up of the handle and also the clip. So pretty unique, because every one done kind of has like its own unique design on it. Again, 14 of those made. The 42 101s, y'all should be pretty familiar with this too. Kind of a holy grail of Bollies to some people. These are just a beautiful piece of art. Really unique. And then this is mini Morpho. Thank you, John, for this one, the opportunity for it. This was actually my first gold class I ever got. Happened to actually be a Bolly. Cool little knife. Okay, so we'll start here. So obviously 690s. Pretty familiar with this one. Most people are. It's the probably the most sought after gold class version of them. Here's a couple more. Here's a Damascus up here. You can see that for the light. Here is a really cool one that no one's probably ever seen until now. So this is a 1 of 1, 690. I'm not going to tell you the story on how I got it, but just going to say thank you to the person who sold it to me. It's nothing jazzy, obviously, like this one, but there we go. I just think it's really cool to have something like that that is, 1 of 1. Really special 690 there. Okay, and we'll go through to the Purdue's. Obviously, y'all are pretty familiar with this one. Did not get a chance to acquire the black one, but that's a great knife. This one's pretty unique. It's got kind of a green handle. Not sure if you can tell on it or not, but bring in the light, see if you can see that. There you go. It's kind of got a green tint to it. Really pretty blade design. Then the Purdue's, obviously you got this one, famous gold class that most people know about, but this one is really unique. So this is what some of y'all might know about it. But it's called the cruise ship knife. So only 30 of these were made and given out to certain employees from Benchmade on a cruise ship, and that's where this knife comes from. So if you can see that. So number 16 of 30. And then we'll get to here. I'm a huge fan of the mini skirmishes. Got 4 of them right here. I mean, these are just, I think they're beautiful. A lot of detail into those. Look at the Damascus on that. Just real pretty. Then we got a prototype right here, and then we got the 2 international models. They do make one similar to this without the thumb stud. Has the same kind of holes in the blade, but same pattern. Did not have a chance to acquire that one, but nonetheless, they're really cool knives. Then down here, the mini Dejavus. These, to me, are really, I think, one of a kind as well, due to the fact that, it's got the wooden handles on it, and it's interesting to see multiple side by side because the finish out of them and the wood patterns, with natural wood, they all kind of come out their own way, so they're definitely very pretty and unique on their own. Has a nice little blue inlay, as you can tell there. Very cool knives. Then we're going to get to these. These are probably one of my 2 special knives. The Vicars, or the Vickers, however you want to fancy pronouncing it, but I'll call it the Vicar. I feel like if you're a Russian mobster, this would be the knife that you would carry. But just the work in itself kind of reminds me of a great white shark. But the blade, just the design, is definitely just unique to its own. If it was on another knife that I've seen from Benchmade, that would be confused in relation to this. showstopper. This is probably one of the most conversational knives I get asked about when people see my collection. So there's two of them right there. The 7505, the green dual action. A lot of people know about this one. And then the Holy Grail version. This, I had a great opportunity again that was given to me to acquire this. Don't know if I'd ever sell this one. Probably because it's just so hard to find, but it's just so unique. It's got carbon fiber inlay in the blade itself. This one's beautiful as well. I think it's very underrated. 840 DM. This is an international knife. Very cool. And then I guess we can introduce this one. Most people kind of know what it is. It's the Bug Out. No, it's the 940 DM. This is a lot of people's holy grails. Very cool knife. Never been the biggest 940 collector, but I know there's a lot of 940 people out there that are just obsessed with the model itself, not just necessarily the DM, but 940 as a whole. Acquired this because I just wanted to at least say at one point I had one. Just very unique knife, very special, especially to a lot of 940 people out there. A holy grail for sure. And the 940 81, which is also a really cool knife. I like the white kind of carbon fiber handles in there. It's pretty unique. The Damascus design's really cool. See the color they put on the back side. I'm not going to go through all these just because of time, but the 940 Internationals, okay, this one right here is the prototype, limited edition, an old school one, another old school one. Pretty cool there. Alright, now down to 740s. Had the 144, sold that one a while back. He has a lot more appreciation for it than I do, and I'm glad he has it because he really enjoys that knife and likes it. Colgera, again, I think this is a really cool knife. Very unique. You can see in the handle the designs. This one's pretty cool as well. This is kind of a rare bird. You don't really see much about it. Auto Presidio Only 50 of these ever made. They made one just like it with more, but not the automatic version. Some 960s, 49 of 50, 24 of 200. Contigo Forum knife, and then I'd call these the triple holy grails. Only 30 of these ever made. The A10 Contigos. Y'all know the story on this. If you don't, you can look it up. But these are just really special. That's all I can say. Just beautiful things. And up here we have some shooks. Got a Sabu, got two proppers. These are both actually number 4, so they're a matching set. Has some snooties there. Y'all know what's going on with this one. You don't really ever get to see that much. You usually see a lot more of that one. But I think this one's pretty cool. Really unique knife. Sequel. Took me a while to find it. That's pretty cool. Damascus Ballet. This thing is just a work of art. I think it's really underrated, but look at that. Just beautiful. Another unique deal up there. Some crooked rivers with the fish. Couldn't get the other two. Took too long to find them, but those are the 3 I acquired. Nitro. You know, the overpriced meat crafter. Some strikers. Mini Loco pythons. Those are actually hard to find, surprisingly. NPR, Pocket Rocket, some Tengu flippers, Bug Out. Everyone's got the limited edition, but this is actually the prototype one. Gold Class, Sabu, and Tarani up there. The Aileron, another one. So, anyhow, this is the entire collection. Just wanted to showcase it, and again, show my appreciation to everyone who gave me the opportunity to acquire some of these from their collection. I was able to do this in about a little under 8 months, so lots of gratitude, lots of time and patience, and just once again appreciate the opportunity.